What's the calves' names, Henry?
Ash and Valentino.
Ash and Valentino. And why is Valentino Valentino? You can see he's the Holstein, the black and white.
He has a heart on his forehead.
Agriculture is our lens for learning. We still teach Alberta curriculum throughout, but this is our lens. Whenever we can use agriculture, we are going to.
I want a pet.
So all of our junior high options classes, actually here we do options from grade 4 to 9, are focused on ag. So our equine program focuses on animal basics, which is actually a Ag 1000 class. Life cycle plants and animals just lends itself to this. Financial literacy, again, like all farms, we have to be profitable. We're tracking our food costs, we're weighing our animals. What did you get for your calf?
$5.70 a pound.
They are responsible and they learn a good work ethic, which is really important for life. Not every child is academic, and I think for them to want to come to school, it has to be important, it has to be fun. And I think this is fun for them, and they're learning hands-on.
Is she?
Honestly, since we've done this, our attendance has improved. Kids are coming to school every day because I know and I mean, sometimes they just have the ability to interact with animals, and sometimes there's, a task or a learning outcome involved, but either way, our attendance has improved. As teachers, we don't need to know everything. We can rely on the support of the community as, they come in and teach alongside of us.
Oh, it's beautiful. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the best of both worlds. I wanted to be a teacher, but I love the ag, and so it's a great, blend of, you couldn't find a better fit for me. They've got to learn to weigh and measure them and proper care for them. We've done some English and Western saddling, and they get to learn to pick their feet and, most importantly, just interact with them so they can braid their hair and tail and learn to interact with them safely.
So when you're adults and you have these animals, you learn and you remember them, and then you can do it with them.
Aside from agricultural academies, there's baseball academies. We're in a really competitive market now for education, right? Rural, smaller schools looking to attract new students, and that's what we're trying to do.
We're a small rural community, and you can see the trend all over that they tend to become smaller. I don't know how many years ago we even still had a high school here, which we don't anymore. But we try to be ahead of the game and try to get our enrollment up so we can get in our next budget level so that we can go from 3 grades back to 2 grades in the classroom.
It starts with the community. The Eastern Irrigation District ran all of our water for our gardens and whatnot. Academy Services, which does the pivots, came in and did our electrical to provide, because there was no electricity here.
We all remember childhood experiences, and if we can instill a positive experience, it's going to be more likely to keep the draw here for population in the future. We see the value in agriculture, being farmers and ranchers in the area, and we'd like to pass that on to that next generation. And with all of our collective efforts, we've got it off to a good start.
So you're entirely donor funded. There was no extra help from the government, right?
No, there is no taxpayer dollars in this at all. So this is completely sourced by agribusiness and local farmers and families. I think if we wanted to create that diversity, a little bit of seed funding, $50,000 would go a long way. And overall, in terms of the overall budget, it could be an application process, whatever, but that would get a lot of people off the ground, because then you could start and prove your concept and then bring community involved and grow it from there.